Hey guys, what's up? Brandon here, Ekatatrading. So, I actually fell sick earlier this week. I'm still not well. You might be hearing it in my voice. Yesterday was really tough for me. Um, I actually didn't do anything yesterday. I just had to rest. Uh, I lost a trade earlier this week. That is on the record, by the way. If you go onto my profile on TradingView, you'd see where I cover that. But now I am here to discuss a winner. I just moved my stop loss to break even on this trade, and I want to discuss why I think it occurred the way that it did. So, first and foremost, obviously, gold is a bear market right now. Right now, overall, we know that gold is bullish, but temporarily, it's bearish. Now, why do I think that this is something that we could use? I think that the dealer needs to give the sellers something. He needs to give them a boon, right? Give them a boon, a dog with a boon, right? Give them something. Because again, if every time a seller sells, they get stopped out, even though it's a buy market and you shouldn't be selling, eventually they would get smart and stop selling, right? The dealer relies on moves like this to capture liquidity so that he could actually make the move that he wants to make, which is to buy it. Now I am aware of this. At least I this is my belief. And once you are aware of how the trap operates, it's much easier to navigate it. So I'm not saying that sells is completely incorrect, even though it's a bull market. You just need to understand how. Now, when I came down to the 50-minute time frame, right? I don't need to go through all of the analysis on the high time frame because my analysis was bearish on the previous idea that I posted as well. So it's same analysis, right? But when I came down to the 50-minute time frame, price was right around this level. It didn't even reach here yet, right? And if you scroll far down enough in the mines on gold, you would see exactly. I can't remember how far ago that was. Let me see if I can find it quickly. While I'm looking for it, I'm going to tell you the idea behind my entry would have been to make sure that the dealer does grant the sellers that temporary sell, right? The more that he shows that temporary sell to the masses, the better the liquidity grab is going to be. Again, like I said, I am selling, but I don't think I'm being induced. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because I'm aware that it's not going to sell forever. I'm aware that it is going to stop and turn at some point. So that gives me an advantage on this. I'm ready to close it at a moment's notice. That being said, I think this is it here. No, 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 not yet. That being said, I think that the dealer would have been okay. So I think we almost there. The dealer would have been trying to get traders to believe that yes, this is a sell. Why would he get traders to believe that this is a sell? Because obviously he wants you to get in for the sell. He wants you to do that. Now, any traders who thought that this was a buy here, from the time it started to consolidate there, that's a problem, right? Good. So this is what I had this morning, right? I thought that the dealer would drive price up to this level, 1950, and then drive it down. Right somewhere around here, I could scroll up from here now. Right somewhere around here is where I was interested in the sell. So I said, definitely not a strong case for buys. That could be a fake out. Keep watching for now. Right? Good. That's that. Right? And then let's go again. Considering the possibility of sells at this level, stop loss at 1950, which is this. This is literally where I called it 3 hours ago. And then this was what I had. So my entry is at 1946.91. That's this, right? And there we go. We have the trade approaching a 1 to 3 as we speak. I lost the trade earlier this week, and that would have been 0.5% risk. This trade is also taken with 0.5% risk, and it's approaching 1 to 3, meaning I am up 1.5%, just about, almost. That's how I believe trading should operate. I'm also, if I'm not seeing anything that suggests that it's going to turn and go back up, I'm going to keep holding it. Because if I can get 2% reward, if I can get 3% reward, it would make that zero point 0.5 that I lost earlier this week that much more worth it, right? I think that this was a trap on multiple levels. But that's exactly what you paid to do, to understand that, right? You can see here updating. If it stumbles to break this level, I'll be closing myself. Again, insinuating that I am ready to close, even though I know that the sell is an induction. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Right? That's good. That's really good, actually. Right? Looking good, seller strength returning. So all this time, I'm still in the sell. Right? Obviously, I'm still in it now. And in all of this, you could actively see where buyers have been induced. Actively, actively being induced here because it's staying on the recent support. Why would it stay on a recent support if it is going to sell? In fact, why would it stay on a recent support if it wants to buy? Wouldn't it make sense to get rid of the buyers before actually buying? In other words, it has to sell. So for me, it was a no-brainer to sell. I just needed to figure out where is the best place to put my stop loss. And I'll tell you this, a lot of the time that is the problem. It's not where you enter, it's where do you put your stop loss in relation to your entry. That being said, this trade is still running. Like I said, it's approaching. It probably is just about one, yep, just about 1 to 3 at this point, right? So as we speak right now, my trade is currently floating at about 1.5% risk. That's how it's supposed to be. And it could, if it can keep going, I'll be glad for that as well. So I think how far it's gonna go, I'm not sure. I could make assumptions and say that maybe it's going to get to here or maybe here or wherever. We don't know. But that's the beauty of the way I operate. I trail my stop loss. So if and when I see something that suggests to me that it is going to turn, I will begin trailing even more aggressively. If not, I will continue to trail very slowly, very easily. And when it takes me out, it takes me out. Whatever profit level it takes me out at, then so be it. Another thing I want to address very quickly, I love to update what it is I'm doing in the mines. I literally had to stop because if you, I can literally show you this. I cannot send anymore. I've sent so much for the day because I love to update. I love to explain. I love to explain. I could show you this and it'll tell me that I can't post anymore. Right? The reason why I love to explain is because in talking out what it is I'm seeing, it helps me to listen to what it is I'm saying. Getting people to understand what I'm saying is a benefit and it's a bonus. But really and truly, if you can't explain what it is you are seeing to someone else in a way that gets them to understand, it's because you for yourself don't understand it. That's my thought process, at least, and it's something that I know to be true. That being the case, this is quite a pleasant surprise on goal for me. Like I said, my stop loss is at break even, and it's a pretty, I don't want to say good, but a pretty okay end to the week that I had a really shitty week. So this is good. It's mostly good, right? And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. I have a very unorthodox approach to the market. I don't trade patterns. I don't trade uh, essentially just what I see. I try to trade what I understand by what I see, which is what I think you're supposed to be doing. You be dynamic in your approach. I try to understand what other people are seeing. And by understanding what other people are seeing, I should be able, theoretically, to see through the manipulation. Right? Look, people still trying to buy. Nothing about this market suggests buy. I don't know why you'd be trying to buy in such a bearish market. And I can't tell me buy low, sell high, because the question then becomes, where's the low? How do you know where it is? That's my thought process, at least. You're calling a bottom. So for me, it makes sense to just continuously keep looking for more and more cells. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. That being said, guys, I hope you have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'm going to take some rest now because I'm still not feeling that good. And yeah, see you guys next week. Have a good one, guys.